do I have some good news for you guys. So, remember how I said multiple times I wasn't going to be able to play the console version of this game? Well, turns out that's not quite the case. So I was playing this game just to get a good screenshot for the background of the DS version of this game, and I noticed that for some reason the game was running at a playable speed, as in like full 60 frames per second, instead of the like 30 frames per second I was running at when I last tried. So let's do this. So I tested out recording and all that, and it works. Turns out the problem was I was running in full screen. For some reason, that makes it play so much slower. Anyways, so let's see how I can go with this. So the one thing that annoys me about this game, I found from just navigating its menus, is for some reason it expects you to hold the Wii remote vertically for pointing at things and all that, and pressing buttons, but then when you navigate the menu with the D-pad, it expects you to hold the Wii remote sideways. It's a little strange. And then to actually play the game, you hold it sideways too. What do we want to choose? What does it matter? Yeah, so what you have to do is you hold the Wii remote sideways, and then you press A to select stuff out here. So this is going to be an adventure experience. So I need to... Okay, why is this not working? There it is. So I just need the remote to be really far from the sense bar to do this, which is annoying. I actually have the sense bar directly above me as I'm playing this, which is a problem. Okay, so I'm holding a microphone up as I stand out of my chair to do this. Okay. So hopefully I'm not going to have to do that to navigate the menus too often. Usually you can use the D-pad to navigate the menus. Okay. Well, I think I have to do that every now and then. I think to select cars you have to do that. Anyways, make sure there's no options you want to mess around with. I don't think there are. Familiarize ourselves with the controls. Oh, I don't need to use tilt controls? Oh, well darn, I won't then. I didn't realize that was an option. Okay. Yeah, tilt controls aren't quite my thing. Alright, so let's actually get into this. So just start off with the race. So I've only seen one track in this game, so that's just testing stuff out. For some reason the first car that we get highlighted is actually a car we can't play as, but I recognize a few cars here, which is interesting, and a few cars I haven't seen before. But the one we want to see here, so let's actually look at the ones we can play as. Actually, no, if we select one, oh, please, calm down, announcer. Yeah, we can see the other cars we have if we just select one and move to the side. So we have 3, I think? Yeah. But, you know what we want to do? I have to stand on my chair again. Well, I guess I'll get used to this. But what I want to do is change this up slightly. Oh, I can actually spend points. Yeah, that's interesting. Kind of a Tony Hawk type of thing. So we also, God, stats actually matter. But, okay, so we can select different color schemes, which is nice. But, you know, what we can also do? We can do this. We can change the colors as we want to. For some reason, we can't just say, no, we don't want these decals. I'm really not... I have to select this by hand. Oh dear, that's going to be a problem. What we can really do... we recognize the governor from somewhere, don't we? So we can start with this color first. No, not that color. This color first. It's going to be really hard to select a similar color for all of these, but I'm going to try. I should just say I don't want the decal. So like this. Try to make these as invisible as possible. Around here. No, not quite. So I never thought we would actually see one of the golden Tetrad again, but here we are. The governor. Another reminder of Stunt Track Challenge. A good reminder. Okay, that works. Awesome. Gold governor. Alright then. Now I can get into actual racing. Sorry for taking so long to actually get into this. Technical difficulties abound. So then. So we actually have steering. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about steering with the tilt controls. So this will be a bit better than my first experience playing this actually. So this game seems to pretty much always run at full speed when I'm playing it, at least on this one track. Hey, I recognize you. Why are you there? You're almost kind of like me. So this game has some peculiarities I've noticed. Oh man, it's running a little bit slower. I might be running slightly slower than... Yeah, look at that camera. I might be running slightly slower than usual if I have commentary recording, I guess, because when I tested this, it didn't have commentary recording. But in any case, it's running at mostly full speed in any case, so unless we have lots of cars on screen or something, it's probably not going to have too many issues. So it might be a little bit like Beat That, where it's not always fully at full speed, but it's kind of odd, because when I was testing this without recording commentary, it was totally fine. I guess commentary just takes a lot more CPU power than I thought it did. In any case. So I guess we want to click these little tokens, because I believe those are what let us increase our stats, which we're probably going to need to do to actually get through this game. But I do look forward to going through this game quite a lot, because it's probably going to be pretty fun. You need to see all the new faces and familiar faces, because this game seems to have quite a few that I recognize for some reason, which is not what I would expect from a relatively recent game. But hey, the Governor, for example, part of the Golden Tetrad. I saw another particular member of the Golden Tetrad. I don't know if there's going to be another one. I don't know if the other two of the four are going to appear. I imagine not. We'll see. So I'm not sure why this is a thing. Maybe it gives you boost or something as a reward. I'm not sure. I've been using boost. So boost refills on its own quite often, I've noticed. You actually just hold down the boost button the entire time, and everything will work out from there, if you so desire. Good job! 2 wheels, so that would gain 1 extra points for that. I don't think this game has any stunts of any sort. You don't get to do tricks in the air or anything fancy like that. So, this is a new opportunity, in fact, for us to figure out what the mission of the Golden Tetrad is. Maybe that'll be the focus of this playthrough. Focus on Golden Tetrad. We will, of course, most likely see that rearing its head at some point or another, but so far, we're just vehicles potentially killing the Golden Tetrad, having our fun, running around on the beach. Leisurely. A leisurely race. A friendly race. Without threat to the existence of the universe as we know it. So, in terms of unlocking things, how far I'm gonna go in this game, I'm not quite sure. Oh, hey, I want that. What are you? Oh, that just makes you go slow, I guess. But why'd they... This feels like a shortcut type place. Why'd they have something like that there? Anyways. We shouldn't have any problem in first here regardless. Yeah. That's why I was willing to actually turn around like that. Yeah, no real reward for being in the air or anything like that. It's interesting. So it seems like, as far as I can tell so far, you don't have to worry about doing much of anything in this game other than collecting the little pickups that let you increase your stats and just getting person races. Although I haven't quite looked at everything, so I may be wrong. In fact, I noticed there was that little trophy on the level select screen earlier. I might want to look at that and see if there's some kind of like achievement types things I want to do to try to unlock things. But, so, I don't know yet how far I'll go in this, because I don't know what the layout is for this game in terms of unlocking everything and all that. But we can check that pretty shortly here. Yes, I do. Shift kick. I haven't heard of all of these. I've heard of Custom Auto before. Look at that. I destroyed the other governor, the non-gold governor. Golden Tetrad is superior to the non-golden variants. Yeah, that one Shift Kicker looks a lot to me like Track D. Jaded. I've seen Jaded before, I think. DR2, of course. You, of course, have not Drifting Rhinestorm. You have Otto. No, not Otto. Burt Wheeler. There you go. Burt Wheeler is here too, for whatever reason. He's just here to race and have fun, I suppose. So we've seen one familiar face already. 2 new cars already. We unlocked. You have defeated and thus unlocked, I suppose. Burt Wheeler. Awesome. Alright, so let's take a look at the things that are unlockable just to get an idea of their proposed route through this game. Trophies. So, win things, essentially. So I don't know if these actually give you anything. Oh, pressing A just brings you there for some reason. Okay, so I'm not sure if there's going to be anything you really want to do there. I notice we have more areas unlocked now, actually. It's surprising. Let's just stick to the beach for now. You already have 3 out of the 4 areas unlocked. It's kind of weird. Oh, I can't go into the beach again. Okay. Also, are trophies for everything? Yes. Not just for the beach. Alright. Rainforest and desert. Well, let's go to an adjacent area first. This reminds me of where we were playing as Drifting Rhinestorm quite a bit. Den elimination. Okay, so different game modes. Alright. So this probably won't be as stressful as Beat That in terms of trying different stuff. Oh, I see Roll Cage. I recognize so many cars here. Cars I didn't really expect to see again. I think that's Roger Dodge on one side. It's cool seeing these guys. So I guess we'll probably try something out once we... Probably try out new cars that we recognize.
Shift Kicker Custom Auto.
So do these stats though up in the corner have to get up to select this? It's this thing. So I can just, you don't have enough tokens, you need 2 more to make this upgrade, so it costs however many? How much does it cost? Does it tell me? So let's first upgrade someone who knows how to play as. So for now, for example, I'm pretty okay with most of its stuff. Actually, you know what? Let's base it off of its stats in what's it called? Why's the name escaping me? In Star Trek Challenge. So I believe the governor had almost max stats and everything, and then max stats and boost. So let's start out with boost. So it costs 3, okay. And then, well, we've lived without good handling for quite a while, and beat that game's playing as so fast. So how don't we just work with something else? Top speed or acceleration? Let's start with top speed. Just hope we're not gonna hit things, which is actually probably a bad idea considering the handling's also a problem. So I'm guessing that this though now doesn't have. Yes, you can send these separately. And are these spent like permanently? Yes, it seems like it. That's unfortunate. You have to invest in one car then, essentially. Well, I'd love to try out different cars, so that's kind of unfortunate. I'll try out Dior at least. So what's this design? So you get different designs, just like before, and only one is editable, it looks like. Okay, so I'll try out Dior. Just get to see things from the perspective of Vert Wheeler for a little bit. See who else we might meet. And where. So we're in this place for some reason. Are we just going on some like fun world tour, exploring the lands, having fun racing? This is the setting, the setup for whatever conflict we're going to find in this game, whatever that ends up being. See what it ends up being. Oh, okay. Apparently if you press, I guess if you have good timing, you press the gas at approximately the time that the, oh jeez. Okay, so don't press that. So all those things are good. But if you hit the gas at approximately the time the race starts, and then the handling on these things is pretty slight at the moment, then, oh look at that cobweb. Then what'll happen is you'll get boosted when you begin or something, I suppose. I'll need to try to figure that out as I go. So no power-ups in this game I'm noticing, at least so far. We'll see how this game does or does not acquire additional depth as we go. Use some boost to get our acceleration back up. But I'm looking at so far, I don't think there's really any major problem with it. Oh, by the way, so this is still just a standard race. It sounded like there's going to be a different game mode or something, but I don't think it's the case. Okay, so I'm going to want to... Oh, look at that landing. Stuck it. Good job, Vert Wheeler. Has plenty of experience in these matters. Okay, I appreciate how they put that boost pad right next to the wall. Yeah, so it's gonna be a good idea to, I guess, to go through. Oh no, this is elimination. Okay. When do the eliminations happen? At the end of each lap or what? Can't quite tell because we still have laps. But only one contestant was eliminated, as far as I can tell. Doesn't help that I can't see the map for the entire thing. Although I can see other people on the mini-map, actually, now I look at it. Okay. Should go to the right there. There's probably going to be something I can pick up over there. So I'm going to try to find all the different routes through all these different tracks to get all the upgrade points I can get. So I can actually keep trying out new cars and all that. Because I need to have stuff to upgrade them, essentially. So I might go a little bit slower in some cases, sacrificing speed and all that for an opportunity to hit. Oh dear. These tokens. Alright. Jada Luna. Alright. Then also he reminds you of Future Professor K in Jets of Rio Future, how he just kind of says, he kind of ad-libs his lines. Not ad-lib, well, in the sense that it plays a single clip for the name of something, and then it plays the rest of the clip involving a phrase of some sort. And nothing to pick up there, I guess. Guess I just missed it in some dumb way. It's fine. So I don't think there's a handbrake or anything fancy like that. So it feels like the racing maneuvers are pretty simple here. And yeah, I'm really feeling the effects of my low. Thanks, Spider. Jerk. My poor handling right now. It'll probably be a good idea to improve that later on. Now, I don't really know why I want that jump, aside from picking up tokens that are in the air. You also don't have to spend all your boost at once. We need to have a certain amount of boost to do boost at all. Kind of like in Soundtrack Challenge, actually. Interesting. Ultra Rage, that's a heck of a name. Oh, so there's only 4 people and one gets only each lap. Okay. So it's not a time thing, it's a lap thing. Okay. Jaded and Ultra Rage. I'll take a look at those next episode. But for now, that'll be it for this episode of Let's Play Hot Wheels Track Attack. I'll see you guys next time when we potentially figure out what the conflict is going to be. Because we already got to do that. But we'll see. I have more stuff unlocked here. And we might try out the desert at some point. We'll see. Bye, guys.